Welcome to Stop Smoking, Stop Drinking. This is Stop Smoking, Stop Drinking. Speaking to you. So I haven't made a video about Soncerae in a while because she hasn't been on YouTube, which is good. Some people call it stalking. I don't call it stalking because I don't watch any of her videos. Most of the videos I don't watch. Um, all I do is make sure if she made a new video, I'll watch that new video. Sometimes I'll watch half of it or watch like 10%. Mostly not even half. Okay, so I'll watch like 5 to 10% of the video um, just to see what's going on if she's trying to scam somebody. So I'm basically part of the anti-scamming squad. I don't stalk her. I don't ever go on her Facebook page. I don't visit her Instagram. It's strictly for YouTube. Okay? Strictly for YouTube. So it's strictly for basically YouTube. So I don't think I'm a stalker because if I was, I'd know where she lived, where everywhere where she's at the moment. I'd be putting on messages on her Facebook, on her Instagram. I don't do any of that. I only focus on YouTube because it's always something about scams with Soncerae, and I don't want others to be scammed. Okay, because I was scammed at one point where I actually donated money to this person, and I found my money did not go anywhere. It was for this book that she was making or whatever, and I gave her about $50 for that, and no book ever came out. Okay, so ever since then, I've been like, and it wasn't because I was terribly interested in um, Atlanta, whatever you call this thing, whatever the Atlanta unicorns. I wasn't very interested in it, but it was like a black woman doing something, writing a book, and at that time she seemed like she was okay. I had only known her for a little while, and I thought, okay, yeah, she's motivational and smart and stuff and all that. But really, it was just blowing smoke up my ass. She wasn't smart, After a while, you can know this, and it's like, yeah, I blew $50 on this person, and there was never a book, there was never a party, there was never anything. So, I got bamboozled, and now I want to prevent others from being bamboozled. So now she has some kind of manager, which I find preposterous because the manager's all the way in Atlanta. She's in um, California. And then other thing is, what are you managing? She doesn't have a career. She doesn't even have a job. Like she has no redeeming value of being entertainment or entertainer, or she just doesn't have value. What are you managing? So um, so the reason why I'm making this video is because this is kind of like the last straw. I check back periodically. Like every couple of days or something like this, and to make sure she's off YouTube or to report on what she's doing now. Because there needs to be a report so people know that this woman is a scam artist. So the next scam that we're about to partake in is now Soncerae is part of the California forest fires. Okay? And I don't know. Just take a look at this. First, let me say that my thoughts and prayers go out to the people who are affected and have died from this these forest fires. So I just want to say that I'm not downplaying these forest fires. Um, what I'm saying is that the media is really ratcheting it up. Like this is a normal thing by nature that basically a burnt down wooded area is basically good for the forest. It's not a bad thing for the forest. So this is like nature's way of just flushing shit down the toilet. Okay, and then it regrows and revegetates, regrows again. It regrows to being better. So it's not, but the media makes it like it's the Armageddon. And really, it's just nature just doing its thing, having a bowel movement, as you may say. Um, 40 people, I think, have died, or 50 people have died. I'm probably at the end of this, probably 60, 70 people have died, will have died. Hopefully, not more than that. Um, but like I said, I want to repeat that this is basically nature taking its course. Okay, it's not the Armageddon of California. Forest fires happen in California all the time. This is just a way of it fixing itself, right? Um, that being said, okay, people are handling it. You go on Twitter, and you have people in the middle of the forest fire. They're taking their family. They're evacuating. They're going and they're doing their thing. Okay, I haven't really found people who are taking advantage of the forest fire monetarily, except Soncerae. So now she had found a new scam to try to get dollars out of you by saying, "Oh, my family and I are severely affected by the forest fire," and she's pretending not to be online and stuff, like not being around. But if you look at her community, you can see that she's posting like every day. She's just pretending not to be around so that to get your sympathy, so that you are going to donate. So this is just another type of like scam for her to try to get money out of you. Now, I saw this before, and she's erased a lot of her comments. Basically, she's erased a few of them. I just woke up. I'm sorry, so I'm just like a little groggy. Okay, I'm on the other side of the world here. So excuse me of my stuttering and all this other kind of thing. I just woke up. My brain is not. it's not at the top right now. Okay, so but here you have 6 days and then 4 days. But I can remember that she had like 6 or 7 posts between this 6 days and these 4 days, which she basically deleted because she wants you to think that she's somewhere with her family fighting fires, right? And now it's very convenient for her to show basically hotel pictures. We've known she's been living in a hotel, but she keeps lying and says she's living in San Francisco. But we know she's like in hotels in various parts of California trying to raise money. The only thing she has, I think, is probably YouTube. And I think she's making like $1,000. And if you're living in your car, you're living in hotels, you can possibly make it. She got the little graphic design. You may get like $500 from that. So she's barely making it, but while claiming to be like this super mogul or whatever, this super mogul entrepreneur who has several streams of business, but she has nothing. And now her new scam is this. So her manager, and I say these in asterisks, her manager says Soncerae and her family have been affected by the California fires that have taken place in Malibu, Southern California, and Paradise, Northern California. It's difficult to escape the fires or smoke entirely because they live in the Bay Area. So this is for every single person in California, basically, in the Bay Area, who are just getting their shit done. Either the school's closed and they stay and chill and they put the mask on. Actually, this fire stuff is very common and the smoke, like the bad pollution, is very common where I'm at. So that's why I'm like, it's kind of like nothing to me, like the PM 2.5, whatever you call it. Um, it's not as bad as they're saying it is. It's bad, but it's not as bad as where I live, where every day the PM2 is just like astronomical. It can get to like 200, 250, you know, crazy levels. Okay. Um, so everyone is dealing with it in their way, but I don't think it's like a national catastrophe like in certain areas. Of course, in Malibu, it's a catastrophe. It's causing death and all this other stuff. But where Soncerae claims to be, it's not causing that damage like that. And she says she's in, um, what is it? San Francisco. So she says she's in San Francisco. So if she says she's in San Francisco, she shouldn't be in that much danger. You know, but now, my family's in Sacramento, my family's in Malibu, you know, and suddenly she has family all over California, and the wildfires just happen to be in the places that where she is, and now what is she doing? Okay, let's read more. The air so hazardous and deadly, they were asked to keep all windows and doors shut. Blase, blase, blase. So it's the sympathy train, right? We do not know when they will be returning to the Bay Area. Who's returning to the Bay Area? Her and her family are staying in hotels in areas where the air isn't as hazardous. Why don't she go to her house in the Bay Area? Why didn't she just take her family and return to her Bay Area home? Because she said she was living in San Francisco. So she said she was living in a house in San Francisco. Because I remember that. She said, I'm living in a house, basically in San Francisco. And, well, this is YouTube clowns, right? But she says she was living in a house. I remember that. So if you're living in a house and not an apartment, you can easily have your family live in that house instead of living in hotels, right? But we know she's lied. She's just full of lies. Everything is a lie. You can't believe anything this woman says. But don't forget to put the Cash App and the PayPal, right? Don't forget to put that. So I guess he's managing her in Asterix's career, and the money you give this woman, what's going to happen with that money? Okay? The money you giving to this woman is not going to her family at all. The money you're giving to this woman is being split between Jamal Whitehead Sr. and Soncerae. And that's all the pockets is going to. It's not going into her family, to send her family. Because if her family's living in California, then they must have money, right? So they don't need your donations. But Soncerae and her manager insist that, yeah, we need donations. We need to, oh, praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Put out that collection plate. The black manager, man, is just like the black preacher. Okay? Ready to swindle you out of your money. Okay? And then you have the black woman who supports the black preacher. It's the same thing like this. Okay? Ready to take your money. Put those things in them collection plates. And she gonna put her son in the picture to create sympathy. Now I was gonna use this picture, but I can't because the son is in it. But the fire is so damaging that she had time to write about freaking Jill Scott doing some craziness, right? And he has time to put his stuff on here on her channel. So now I guess she's trying to make more revenue. I, again, would not ever donate to this woman ever again. I was a fool for doing it. And I just want to make sure that people do not get cheated. She is not in any danger at all. Okay? This woman is like a leech. Okay? She can know when to get out of danger very easily. Right? She's not in danger. She doesn't need your money. This is just another case of her trying to swindle money. You remember this woman that Chris Law was talking about? I don't recall her name. Was it Kim or something? Where she was doing business with Soncerae, and Soncerae did this kind of flyer scam, to try to get money from people, like these kind of flyer scams and stuff like this. Hilarious. I would never pay any money for this because, one, the woman that's headlining your event, okay, media personality. She's not a media personality. She's not an inspirational speaker. As someone said before, she's the only inspirational speaker that needs inspiration to be inspirational. She needs inspiration from the people that she gives inspiration to be inspirational. Okay, power and respect. Not many people respect her. You don't have any power. Okay, business and leadership. You don't have any businesses. You're not a leader of anything. Success and wealth. You're not successful at anything except for dating men and then having them dump you for whatever reason. Okay, this YouTube channel is not really that successful. Okay, I get more view time than you do. Alright? She's not wealthy. Okay? She's always putting down her sisters, as you would say. So cut the sisterhood crap. And mental and emotional health. Who thinks that Soncerae is mentally and emotionally stable? So right here is just a scam within itself. It's a scam. I don't know about Jared Coker or Nina Bell or Dr. Sheila D. Williams, but I know that Soncerae is not any of these things, okay? She's a doctor. This might be legit, She says she's an actress. I don't know. I can check. Okay, let's see if Nina Bell is who we say she is. Nina Bell. Okay. Well, this is Nina Bell. Nina Bell. Whew. You look a lot alike, right? So, Nina Bell. Let's look at Nina Bell to see who this Nina Bell is. Oh, wow. You've gotten wider, Nina Bell. Okay, because that's Nina Bell, the actress right there. Is that Nina Bell? Okay, so that's the actress Nina Bell. She says she's an actress. I just don't see her on the top. They're all white women. Nina Bell. Maybe if I put entrepreneur. Okay, I'm really not trying to be wise, okay? I'm just trying to find this woman. Okay, Nina Bell. So we don't see anything with Nina Bell here. I don't know. This looks like another scam to me. Okay, nope, not Nina Bell is not there either. How about images? Google images, Nina Bell. So she should be somewhere in some kind of image somewhere, right? As you get down and you go further down, you should see something with her name, with her face and name. There's nothing with Nina Bell. Okay? Now, if I put Soncerae, you're going to find her picture everywhere. Right? See? So you will find a picture everywhere, but you won't find Nina Bell. So we already decoded Soncerae that she's fake. Okay? So this one is fake because we don't know who you are. Okay? And we know you're fake. So let's check the other one. Okay? I might have found something. So this is my life, anything. He's on YouTube, but really nothing. Okay? So really nothing on him. He's supposed to be a motivational speaker or something. You should have his name somewhere, right? But his name's not found. Okay, so one, boom. Okay, he's an entrepreneur. Nina Bell, boom, no. Now, Dr. Sheila D. Williams. Now, here I think maybe she might be legit. Sheila D. Williams, looks like it. Okay, so yeah, she might be just legit. It seems like she's a legit person. Okay, so on the panel, she might be the only one that is actually doing something. Okay, because you got that doctor in the front of her name. So I figured, hey, people don't just go throwing around doctor when they haven't really done anything. You know, just being a doctor, you've done something, right? So, yeah, I mean, this is what I would expect, okay, from if I was to pay for something like this, right? So there she goes. You see, she has stuff all over the place, okay? However, the other three people are moot. Okay? Moot. Right? So, I mean, I wouldn't pay for it because this, to me, it looks like it's a scam. You know, uh, it just looks like a scam to me. You know, because you got some people that just, well, this lady especially, they are the opposite of what is basically highlighted on this flyer. Okay, this looks like a bunch of people that are very good at Photoshop, that are just decent at Photoshop did. So this is Soncerae, man. She is the biggest swindler of them all. I would stay thousands of feet away from her and just keep your distance. And whatever you do, do not donate a dime to these people. They're scammers. And that's what I'm going to say. So this is Stop Smoking, Stop Drinking. Have a nice weekend.